Yo, what's good, guys? Right here, welcome back. Today we're gonna react to some World War II Call of Duty, and this gameplay is by Hollow Point, so go check the video down in the description. So this is not me stealing any video, we're just reacting to the differences in the games Call of Duty has been making for the past few years. And since we're gonna probably compare them in another video with Battlefield 1, so I'm not gonna talk for much. Let's just get straight into the video, because I gotta make this video quick and edit it quick and upload, because I haven't found any video yet to upload for my gaming channel. So let's just do this quick and react to this. Alright, so we can see that it is a multiplayer, so the loading screen is a little bit different because it showed you all the players who were in the game. So let's just start with this. Let me just put the volume down real quick. Alright, the volume's a little bit lower. Alright, so it is a little bit different. It is a little bit different from all the other games. I've been playing a lot of Black Ops 3 lately, so I don't know if there's hardcore in the team deathmatch area, but if there is, I want to see that type of gameplay, because that's pretty much every time that's pretty much what I play every time I'm playing Call of Duty. Because I'm not very good in that. If it was hardcore, one shot, one kill, everybody's dead, just like real life. So I'm not very good in any of this type of thing. As we can see, there's a lot of graphics. Call of Duty has put a lot into it. Now I just want to know, can you do any damage to the? So looks like we still have camping in this game. I mean, camping is every game, but all I want to know is like Battlefield. Battlefield, you can do a lot of damage to the environment around you. Like if you like drop a grenade next to a wall or a piece of wood, it will break that wood apart in pieces and stuff like that. I want to know if that's gonna happen. Since this is technically World War II, the weapons are a lot more different than Battlefield 1. So we're gonna compare all of that to this, and we're gonna see how Call of Duty kind of do it differently. But apparently the map is a little bit bigger now, because I've seen him walk around just to find players, because in the Infinite Warfare, Call of Duty, Black Ops 3 and 2 or 1, the maps were really small, so all you had to do was just quickly just turn around, you find a player next to you, and then you kill him. But this one, apparently he had to look for players. But now all I want to know is, like, can they make the map a little bit bigger with more players? That would have been nicer, because I mean it would have been an actual war. I mean, war is not a couple of players that's on a battlefield. But it's like it's a lot of people in the war. Like Battlefield, I'm comparing Battlefield to this, because Battlefield was last year. Battlefield 1 was Call of Duty's not nemesis, but competition. And technically Battlefield won last year's for best. I don't know if they won for best shooter game, but to me they kind of did. Battlefield, that's what they kind of did, and the graphics was crazy. So I just want to see. I mean, it is coming the game is coming all the way in November, so you're probably gonna do a few tweaks and stuff like that. But I want to see more players in one match. But it's war. I want to see war, an actual war, not just a couple of players in the match. I want to see players like everywhere. I want to see you accidentally bump into a player everywhere you walk, man. And I don't know how to say it. The bayonet charge, they gotta really change that, because when you're playing Battlefield, once you get a hit with a bayonet charge, that thing be like, it's so realistic. I just saw him got hit with a bayonet charge right there, and it didn't look so real to me. Like, it didn't look so real to me. It still looks like Call of Duty, but Call of Duty will always be different. I mean, that's what makes them different. That's what makes them good. And they don't want to be the copy of Battlefield. But I thought Call of Duty came out with World War II or World War 1 before. So I think they're pretty good with these old type of games, with the old war type of games. And I like seeing the old war. I like seeing a story that is actually a story that, since I was born in 21st century, right, 2000. I'm not a 90s baby or anything like that, so I want to see. Imagine, okay, all the wars that happened back then, Cold War, every type of war. Imagine that war becoming a game, then I mean, it's not fun being part of war. Everybody was part of war it was never fun for them. I'm not saying I just want to be a part of that. I just want to see how did it happen. I want to see I want to feel it, but it's not gonna be the exact same feeling because it is just a game, and you do respawn apparently, so it's not none of the you get shot, you're done, you're dead forever. But I like seeing the old wars, the new wars with all them jetpacks and stuff like that. They're kind of fun, but sometimes those type of games they always overdo it. Leave those type of games to I don't know, like let me see which game. Yeah, like I was saying, just leave that to what's the name? What's that game again? I think that game was made on a movie. It was based on a movie. So technically I think there is damage to the environment because I didn't see that hole in between the ceiling right there. But I don't know if the tank did it, and I want to know if there are more cars, because I remember in the old Call of Duties you could drive motorcycles and stuff like that. And I want to know if you're able to drive a tank, or is it just like Overwatch where you just have to move the tank along. And I really hate the way Call of Duty does that. Like, come on, really? Like, it's so fake. Won't you just like make him look like he has a phone and he calls the person, and then the person in the plane gets the call, and then the plane guy just kind of do his job? That would have been way much better. But having a paper map with this type of stuff, you don't know where the player's at. If you knew where the player's at on the map, you would have seen every player on the map and then go get them. But it's not that easy in real war. In real war, you probably called up somebody, and then that motherfucker just did his job, and then you get the kills. But you know, it's just a game. We don't want this to be extra real life, because it's just gonna be boring when it's extra real life. I mean, you always gotta add a little sugar to the games, like I was saying. Let me just move this back. But yeah, you always gotta add a little something to the game to make it more fun for people to enjoy. But the things I'm saying, Battlefield actually brought them into the game. I mean, Battlefield is not used to making a storyline or anything like that, so I get why it was way easier for them to actually bring all those realism to the world, to the gaming world. Because Call of Duty is mostly storyline, stuff like that. I mean, most people would just buy Call of Duty just to go online. That's what I did. Once I got Call of Duty, I just went straight to multiplayer, so I didn't have time for all this campaign stuff. But back then, I was not used to paying gold, Xbox Gold Live just to go online. So all I did was really pay the missions. The missions were fun, but you really gotta focus more on multiplayer, because that's what everybody's doing now, man. I bought GTA 5 just for multiplayer. I barely played any. All I did was play the first mission, went straight to multiplayer online, and that was pretty much what I did. So, I mean, it is good to focus on a good story. Everybody's gonna ask for a good story, but most people really gonna ask for realistic things that's gonna happen to watch the game. But it is fun seeing Call of Duty going back to its old ways of making the game with actual events that happen. It's really nice to see that happening right now. And I want to see that in more of the games. And for Battlefield 1, I don't think Battlefield will make any other game after that, because I thought World War II was about to be Battlefield next game, or Battlefield 2. But apparently Call of Duty took that. I'm not blaming nothing Call of Duty, because Call of Duty did World War I or World War II, like back then with the first type of Call of Duties and stuff like that. I think I played one of them. So they just trying to bring it back. So I'm not gonna blame them for anything like that. But looks like Battlefield 1 is just gonna be like GTA. They're gonna come out with multiple DLCs and stuff like that, and for years to come, not make a new game until they just find a story just to make. I mean, it is, you could go, there's a lot of wars that happen in the world, especially in America. You could just find one of those wars, find a lot of backgrounds, the type of guns they use, the type of people that die, how many people died, find all the stats and everything that was used, where it was placed, and then try to not copy that, but try to put that into a game so everybody could enjoy it. I mean, don't stick into one game. I know it's gonna be hard just to find another game because World War II is taken now, so just do the Cold War or something like that. Just give us new maps or something like that, or add a new storyline to the campaign, something like that. Because that's why if GTA 5 don't want to come out with GTA 6, please just add a new storyline. And I'll be making a video on GTA 6 and what maps they're gonna have for the future, because we already know the map, bruh. If you don't get the hint already, the map they're gonna make, if you don't get the hint, you're not really you're not really thinking much. But thank you for watching this with Ronnie again. I'm changing the name of the channel from Red Ronnie Gaming to McChief, because I really don't want to put my name on the channel. I just want to put it, I want to put a nice name so I could, you know, look back at it and I could have a gaming name. That sounds like a gaming name, but like, thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, comment, and tell me what you think about World War II, and is it gonna make a bigger for impact? Because I don't think it's coming out in November, so I don't think it's gonna have competition. So it probably will make a big impact. Everybody's like, oh, I want to see what's the gameplays and stuff like that. And you're watching the gameplay right now as I'm talking over it. You're probably not listening to me, but still though, you're watching the gameplay. But thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and peace.
Excellent work. The fatherland endures.